Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to talk live. Tonight, I want to talk about side hustles. Now, I don't want to talk about specific side hustles, just the idea of working a job, whether it's a full time job, part time job, uh, and having an additional stream of income as well. Having more than one stream of income. Uh, and how that, what that looks like in 2025 as opposed to years back, where having a side hustle was nice to have. And I think now having a side hustle is a need to have because 20, 30 years ago, getting in with a good company, you were, you know, your your job security. Now that whole term is is archaic. If you have one job, if you have, I shouldn't even say have one job. If you have a single, the risk is greater when you only have one single source of income. Um, the risk was always there, but I guess 30 years ago, finding a job was easier. That's from my point. That's from my perspective. Um, Applying for unemployment was easier. Um, and you stayed at your job longer. You really didn't have a lot of I don't know. It's just it wasn't. It's different. If you didn't have a side hustle, it was no big deal. Now it's like everyone I talk to seemed like 9 times out of 10. Okay, I'll say 7 times out of 10. Yeah, about 70. Yeah, 7 times out of 10, you talk to someone and they have something else going on. Whether it's a weekend job, whether it's a gig, whether it's a per diem situation, or a side hustle. I even talk to I've come across a Reddit page about people who had several jobs. Hey. We talking about side hustles tonight. I am drained. When I say drained, I mean like someone siphoned my energy out. Oh, the day was long, but I was just talking about side hustles today, and yeah, they're so and with the advent of the internet and AI, and so many platforms. What is 6 times 7? I don't know. Somebody always come here and talking about 6 7. I don't get the reference. I've even had my daughter, explain it to me, and I still don't get it. I'm also not trying very hard to get it either. So yeah, but I'm talking about side hustles, and I think that, especially the type of work that I do and the clients that I see, it makes me even more. It makes me more anxious that I need to make sure I have um, money coming in from somewhere else, even if it's just a drip, even if the faucet is not on full, and it doesn't match my income. I just need something coming in, something so that because it's easier to increase a drip than it is to start a faucet. You understand? And if the water is already dripping, to increase the volume and the flow of the money, water, is easier than it is to start to generate and come up with an idea and a platform and process to um, to generate that income. And to do that when you have no other income is difficult. It's difficult because life, food, place to live, all those basic necessities um, become paramount, and that's what you focus on. And so, if you have something currently, and you can uh, build a side hustle, side gig, a side project, an additional stream of income, and even if it's just something that takes care of your cable bill and your phone bill, that's great. And you can always you can increase it at your own pace, because your main basic needs are already taken care of. You already have this is you had one views, now you have 8. Thank you. Um, but so having your basic needs already taken care of because you have the job, you can feel comfortable taking your time and building a process or putting things in place in order to create that second stream of income, because you're not um, worrying about basic necessities. And so I think that's one of the reasons also, um, you know, the IRS gives you time in order to make that side hustle, that side business, into a profitable, into something that turns a profit, while you can still claim deductions from your taxes. I am not an accountant. I'm not a tax expert. I am not offering tax uh, tax advice in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So if you have any questions with regard to taxes and side hustles, please do your own research. I am not the one or the two. I have no information. I also seek um, information from tax professionals, and I suggest you do the same. Please do not come for me. I have 15 cents in my wallet, and I am not a viable target to sue. Yeah, so let's not do that. So, yeah, but like I was saying about side hustles, it's really good to have, like I said, an alternate, and I believe that everyone can create an alternate stream of income rather easily. Whether it's um, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Uber, whether it's Uber Eats, whether it's reselling, which is a huge topic, which is something that I do. Whether it's investing. Investing is the long game, but it's also the strong game. That compound interest is motherfucker, and it makes it makes the whole game just a different ball of wax. Unfortunately, I did not take advantage of it when I was younger. I do hope that my children, my daughter and my son, realize that time is a multiplier, and it could change that dollar into 1,000. If invested properly and left to do what a dollar will do when coupled with compound interest. Let me tell you, that's a marriage made in heaven. Your money and compound interest meet at the altar, mwah, kiss, and they make beautiful babies. They just make more dollars. They're just making dollars of dollars of dollars. And that's where the men are separated from the boys. That's when the wealth is separated from little common folk, little peasants like myself. Real estate is another option. There's people who sell real estate on the side. There are people who do or a public notary and become a loan signing agent, or become an apostle. Uh, you know, and make money that way. Notary, notary is getting very sophisticated. Mama, can you turn it down a little bit? Thank you. You don't have to turn it all the way. You don't have to turn it off just a little bit. Um, Notary is becoming very remote friendly. This whole industry coming out of the notary, coming out of that notary industry, remote notary. So you don't even have to be um, confined to one state in order to notarize. So that's an option. There's also, as a notary, I'm cooking, by the way. Surprise, surprise. Hey, surprise, surprise. I'm cooking. Right, but anyway, with notary, you can be, in some states, you can also perform marriages. You can, I forget what it's called, where you can stand there and you are ordained by the state in order to, perform a marriage. By the power vested in me, state of blah, 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 blah. I now pronounce you forever tethered to this person until you get tired of them. Until they show you red flags. You take off your rose-colored glasses and you see them for real. But that's just me and my, issues showing their ugly face. Or my ugly face. My face ugly. No. Gorgeous. Thank you. Anyway. So that's what I feel about side hustles. And it doesn't have to be, a lot of people see side hustle as a second job. And a side hustle, in my opinion, is not a second job. It is something that you do, something that you have control over with regard to time. A second income can be a second job, but a side hustle is more something that you control, whether it's a per diem thing where you decide when you go in and when you need it, when you don't need it, or investing, or Ubering, reselling. These are things that you do at your own pace. I don't know about remote work. I don't know if, I guess I would call Fiverr or Upwork and those type of platforms. I guess those are also side hustles because you do them at your own leisure, at your own pace, and you take what you decide based on your skill, based on the project being offered. You decide what you will and won't do. So I guess this is also. I don't really know a lot about Fiverr and Upwork. I don't even know those platforms still are viable platforms for income. They are still there. I don't know if they are what they were at one time. That's a better, I guess, a better thought process, because I know that they were here, but I don't know, like back in the day some people did gigs from Fiverr and that was all they did. They didn't have to do anything else. Then there's TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. I hear Facebook pays money now too. I have to look into that. Not that I'm making money on any platform. And then there's streamers. Streamers make money. So they're all in handmade products. Etsy, please don't forget about Etsy and other. Please, a little bit.
What?
I can hear. It's a little loud. Thank you. I'm sorry. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, please don't forget about Etsy and and other platforms that are for handmade. And then I was also talking about um, product on demand. There are a lot of there are a lot of a, a few platforms for that as well. Did I say Amazon? How could I forget Amazon? I'm on Amazon. Amazon get a nice chunk of my change. So, and just Amazon, and like I said, with the advent of AI, there's so many ways to make money, so many ways to make money. But you have to be patient, consistent, willing to learn, and been able to ride the wave of falling forward until you find out what works. A lot of people give up, myself included. A lot of people give up um, before finding out what works. And, quitters never win. That's what they say, right? This is very, very true. Quitters never win. Quitters never quit. So, yeah, those are just my thoughts on reselling. Not on reselling, on side hustles. Um, let's talk about my day. My day was, let me tell you, I did not want to go to work. I did not want to go to work. But I knew I had to. I'm working on a project that my presence is necessary for. And I don't want to let my team down, so I dragged my lazy butt, my lazy, tired, fat tail to work. Went to work anyway. And I got hyped up on some coffee. And then somebody brought in pumpernickel bread. I love pumpernickel. I did not know that pumpernickel was a type of rye. I didn't know that until today because somebody asked me about rye bread and pumpernickel, and I was like, I don't know. It tastes good. And something said, Linda, you have a computer here. If you don't go and look up pumpernickel, I know that. I know rye, right? Yeah, but I didn't know that pumpernickel was a type of rye, which explains why I like it because I love rye. So of course I would love pumpernickel. But anyway, yeah. So I had a little pumpernickel bread. I put it in the we have a what is it, air fryer. So to warm the bread up a little bit, had some butter, some coffee, and I was able to wake up a little bit, and get some work done. So yeah, but tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday, Friday, Friday. Can't wait. I can't wait. Tomorrow is Friday. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm on Fiverr right now, and there's a lot of gigs here, and actually, I'm very surprised. Oh, I forgot about voiceovers. That's a, a lot of people are getting into voiceover as well. Um, that is that's an option. Um, if you really want to make money, if you really want to make some extra money, you can. What's the other one? It's Fiverr and Upwork. Upwork. I think it is Upwork. Yeah, Upwork is also a platform where you can, based on your skills, you can go see if there are gigs there, and you know, perform that task and get it done. Actually, I'm very surprised that these two platforms have not merged. I thought that they would a long time ago. I was like, this is just going to be two to these two are just going to come together. And I'm surprised to see that they have not done that. But also not my business, right? Because I've not used either of them in as a user or a worker. Uh, that may change, right? I may find something that fits my skill set. Yeah, but yeah, you have any ideas on side hustles or gigs or investing? No, no thoughts, no thoughts at all. There's nothing to say. Yeah, let me tell you, I am at the point where I need toothpicks. You ever see those cartoons? And the main character is so sleepy, and they take the toothpicks and they put the toothpicks there to keep the main characters. That's me. Oh, I used to have a cousin who used to flip. I have a cousin. And he used to flip his olives over. Ooh.
Oh, I can do it. Or I used to be able to do it.
Yes, don't do it. I don't like it. It's really weird.
Chloe could do it too. I used to do it when I was younger. He used to hate it.
Oh, I do hate it. I hate it so very much. Because why?
Because it's creepy.
And so you want to do something that's creepy?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how kids think.
That's how kids. Well, there you go. There you go. How was your day today? Why is your foot up in the air? You were stretching?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
I like it like this.
And that is your business. That is your business. And why am I in your business? Okay. Anyway, how was your day today?
My day was cool.
That's my daughter. She said her day was
cool. My day was long.
And if she said it was long.
And cold.
And cold. It is brick. Okay, we in New York. It is cold. It's cold. Oh. We're gonna buy some boots this weekend. I saw some boots online. I'm gonna show you some that I saw on the website. I am making some chicken soup, and I'm gonna make some rice to go with it. We have some rice, chicken soup and rice, or chicken and rice, or something. Listen, tired. I got some chicken. I got some vegetables. And some chicken. I got some vegetables. I got some seasoning, and I put it in the pot. And that's what it is. Listen, my intent was to pick up some chicken breast, tenderize that. I was gonna season it up nice, fry that, and make chicken parmesan because I had some cheese in the refrigerator. So I was like, ooh, I got some cheese. I have some tomato sauce. I got a little bit of angel hair pasta. So we can make some chicken parm. And then I was like, I want to do all of that. No. I cleaned the chicken. I cut up the vegetables because I have them already. And if I don't use them, they're going to go bad and then I'm going to have to throw them away. So I cut up the vegetables and I had to throw the carrots away because I would have had them too long. Anyway. Yeah. So I'm making chicken soup. Chicken and rice. Yeah. I'm over here on Upwork, and now it's asking me to import my information from LinkedIn. No, no, thank you. No, I shouldn't say no, thank you. Not at this time. So, man, peoples, right? But you never know what the future may bring. You never know what the future holds. Keep all doors open. You never know what the future may bring. You never know what the future holds. You got to keep them doors open. You never know what the future brings. You never know what the future holds. Okay. My daughter started looking at me like I'm touched. I see you. I see you looking at me. You didn't like my song?
Girl,
She didn't like my
I
song.
wasn't even walking for
Mm,
I'm on my phone.
I'm on my phone. So that she's on her phone twice a day. All day and all night. Okay, I see these felines have. I'm looking at. Why am I looking at felines? I do not know. I saw these feline. It's called feline disruptors. Two. It's a wedge sneaker. Let me tell you. They call this a wedge sneaker. This is not a wedge sneaker. This is a high heel sneaker. This wedge got to be 3.5, 4 fucking inches. That is not a wedge, my friend. That's something to help you with your height. If you don't want people, if you're trying to look taller than you actually are, hmm? Somebody talk about it. Can the church say amen? Hmm? The church say amen. If you're trying to look taller, if you're trying to be bigger, you get a feline wedge sneaker, and that's 4 or 5 inches in height. You don't believe me? I dare you. I double dog dare you to look up this sneaker. It's called a Feline Disruptor 2 wedge sneaker. Item number WSS250-250-01. And you tell me what you find. It's on eBay. Tell me that's not something to help you with your height. Gee whiz. Whew. And maybe it's me. $150 for a okay. $150 for a pair of feline? Maybe I'm just, maybe not informed of the feline game, the feline shoe game, right? Okay, so that's one thing. The other thing with this shoe is that it was $157.89, and then they brought it down 5%. Listen, if you're gonna offer me a deal, don't take 5% off. Leave it at the 157. If you're gonna offer me a deal, you're gonna offer me a deal, and you can't take 10% off, leave me alone. It's all I'm saying. At the very least. As a matter of fact, on Poshmark, you can't even call it a sale if it's not 10% off. But you got these mofos in white as well. Do they look? And they don't look like they're. I'm not saying that they're ugly at all. It's just, how high are we trying to be? Snoop? Anyway, if you get the reference, you get the reference. If you don't, you're not old enough to get the reference. I don't know what to tell you. Right? Right. Here's another side gig that I would like to be able to master, not even master, understand. Okay, Pinterest. Now, I have been a Pinterest. I've had a Pinterest board for over 10 years. Um, let's see. Let's go to the Business Hub. I have. I get over 4,000 impressions a month, and that's down. My engagement. I don't know what that means. Uh, I need to know how to monetize my Pinterest board. I have over. Let's see. I don't even know how many pins I have. I don't even know how to find out how many pins I have. But I have been pinning for a long time. It's not even my own pins. I've been sharing pins of creating boards from different objects. So let's go to one of the boards that I have. This way I can tell you. I can give you an idea of. So I have one of my boards is called. One of the boards that I have is called Gray Hair, right here. So it's gray hair right here. It's like I like the alliteration. Okay. So how many pins in this board? It's 1,024 pins in that board. Not one of them mine. Not or never one. Right? Which, I don't do a whole lot with my hair. So I'm not surprised. But I do, and it's black hair. Because, I'm not sure if you noticed, this is not a tan or a birthmark. This is me in the flesh. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord. Standing in need of prayer. It's not my brother, not my sister. Ooh. Standing in need of prayer. It's not my mother, not my father, but it's me, oh Lord. Standing in the need of prayer. Hey. Okay, y'all don't know about that. Anyway. I might, I always say I'm inspired by, and I'm not inspired enough to do any of these. I do get some information on like hot oil treatments, and I think I'm gonna do a hot oil treatment tonight. So I know your question is, how are you gonna do a hot oil treatment tonight when your hair is all bit? I'm going to put I'm gonna put the hot oil on my hair as is, sleep with a plastic cap, and I'm wearing a hat tomorrow. Hot oil treatment, and I can wash it this weekend. You see that? You see? You get it? So, yeah. Someone said my hair looked like it's soft today. Let me tell you, I was like, I wish, from your lips to God's ear, because I think my hair heard that and cackled. Like, what? Yeah, she was like, oh, it looked like a comb can push right through. Push right through what? Through criming? It'll break the comb. My hair break combs. This is not me being funny. This is actual factual. This is what has happened in my life. I break comb. My hair break combs. It's not a flex. It's a problem that I deal with when I comb it, which is not often. So I have I did say I was tired, right? I always have oil of some sort. So I have this coconut. I'm gonna show you. Yeah. Okay, anybody who knows anything about coconut oil knows that it solidifies at a particular temperature. I think the temperature is like 60 something, high 60. It's a solid. So before you say something at the side of your neck, or before you say something that shows ignorance, know that coconut oil is solid until it reaches a certain temperature. At least unrefined coconut oil, which is what this is. This is virgin cold press. I don't even know if it says unrefined. It should be. It's organic, so I guess that's a term that allows me to assume that it's unrefined, and so that's what I'm gonna go on. So anyway, did you see that? Good save. Anyway, so this is my coconut oil. Now I know you want to ask, why are there? What is all that in it? And I'm going to tell you that is a very good question. I'm so glad that you asked. Those are cloves that I put in there. Not April. It was either March or April. So I put that in there, and so I scooped out some into a nice little bowl, and then I put it in the microwave, and I warm it up. See, it's solid. See, solid. But once it gets a certain temperature, yep, obviously it liquefies. I strain out any of the cloves that are in the scoop, and I either put it back in there or I chuck them. It depends on how I feel. But yeah, so like cloves are very good for hair growth. Cloves are very good for everything. I drink clove tea. I'm gonna be completely honest. So yeah, and so yeah, I'm going to liquefy some of this and put this in my hair tonight. Do a nice massage. Do a nice head massage. Ouch. And then put a plastic cap on it. Put 2 scarves on it and a bonnet because something is coming off. If I just put a bonnet on it, that's never enough. If I just put a scarf on, that's not enough. Because I wake up and they have both left the area. So I figure if I put on a scarf and a bonnet, woo! If I put on a scarf and a bonnet, then I have with a hat, then I have a good chance of something staying on. One of the two. I don't know how I'm gonna do with the hat because I get hot in the middle of the night. Menopause, so mind your business. Yeah. This is another product that I used to use. I've not seen in a long time. It's called Elastic QP. It's a deep conditioner, which is really good for your hair too. It's a deep penetrating, re-moisturizing conditioner. I've not seen it in a while. Maybe I even look for that this weekend or something. But I'm going to be braiding my hair because I bought a wig and I don't like the wig. The plan was to wear the wig for a couple months, but I don't think that plan is. But now that I mentioned the wig, I think I have to show you the wig. Do I? I do. Okay, I don't, but it will. Alright. So, I guess I should have done an unboxing. But that ship has sailed. And here we are. So, this is not sponsored. And I'm not saying where I got it from. If you know, congratulations. If you don't, I guess you won't. So this is a wig. Yes, it's all black because the one that I graded was all gray, and I'm not all gray. Let me say it again for those in the back. Can you? I'm not all gray. Oh, okay. Well, I thought you couldn't hear me. Anyway, so this is it, right? This is her. This is she, and she's big. I mean, she's big. She's a big girl, and I don't know how. I don't know if I could. I don't know if we can vibe. We can. If can we rock? Can we? And I mean, which is why I'm thinking about braiding. I mean, like with extensions, down to my butt. But I want to do something where I'm not fucking with my hair. You know what I mean? I want to do something where I'm babying my hair, babying my ends, make sure everything's moisturized, everything is just untouched for a couple of months. That's the plan. Okay? So the plan was to do that with a wig. And Sheila. Yeah, that just came to me. This is Sheila. Sheila the wig. And she got a little bang situation here. I've seen it on so many people. I don't know if I can rock it. So let me go in the bathroom and see if I can fuck with it. I'll be right back. I don't know. I don't know. See? Kayla, come.
I'm asleep.
Come meet your new mother.
I'm asleep.
I don't care. Wake up. Look. Hey! Hi, girl.
Hey, boo.
What's your name?
Okay, what's your name?
Uh, I'm not sure yet. What you think?
Glenda.
Hmm?
Glenn.
Oh, Glenda.
Like from Wicked?
Is Glenda the good witch?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I like her. What do you think about it? Does she look good? What she look like, Kayla? Kayla, what she look like?
Mommy, I'm asleep.
I know, but this is very, very important. And I need your input.
What's up? What's up?
What do you think of this?
I like it.
Mm,
I like it. I fuck with it. It's dope. It's different colors.
okay, go back to sleep because you don't want to because it's not different colors.
It is different colors. It's not just black. It's black and brown.
I think she's mad because I woke her up. She's so mad because I woke her up. She's so pretty when she's mad. Look at it. She's so gorgeous. Look at her. And she's smiling. Ah, you're so pretty. You're like another girl. And she's trying to ignore me. I'm gonna come over there and pinch those cheeks. I'm gonna go over there and see that little shmooka. And she covered her head. Okay. I think she's up. I think she's like trying to say, like, leave me alone for real. Like, like for real. Leave me alone. You know, I think I might be fucking with it. Cause do you know how long it takes to braid? Because I don't braid big braids. Because if I'm gonna go through the whole process of braiding, it's gonna be small braids, and that's a whole day. And I have other things that I want to do. Let me tell you. So, I feel like I need a cigarette. I need a cigarette, Kayla. So, you know, I was talking to James and them, and I was trying to explain my situation. You need a prop for this here. You need a prop or something, you know, just a little something extra. You just can't speak normally. You can't have a normal conversation. You have to drop your voice a couple of octaves. You have to calm down just a little bit. Slow, calm. As if you're in a juke joint. Mm-hmm. Need a pair of scissors. Obvi. Need a pair of scissors. And let's see, I'm gonna see if I can boom, like put a just a couple of pens, just a couple of pens to you know, just lift just lift just a bit. You know, I'm not trying to have any leave out because even though I'm not fully gray, I'm not even though I'm not all gray, I am a lot gray. And so that won't vibe well. This would be a nice little icebreaker. Coming to a new employee on the scene. So, hey, I'm here for my onboarding. Yes, what time is that? I'm here to meet my new supervisors. You know, here's the problem that I'm having in the back. There are no combs in the back of this situation. There are combs in the front. No combs in the back, which means we're going to have to put some pins in this bad boy. We're going to put some pins in this bad boy. Bad boy. Yeah. And this wig was not expensive at all. I might as well get my money's worth from it. Right? I might as well get somewhere from it. Yeah. I might as well. I'll tell you. With this, you don't need a hat at all. You don't need a hat. Because this will keep your head warm. Matter of fact, this is winter wear. Right here. If you see my little corn braids, my little flat twists and whatnot, if you see me in the streets and you can still see my flat twists, mind your business. Keep moving. If I didn't send for you, don't come for me. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like I need to be singing. Sing a song. Sing a song. But I'm not going to show you any music because I already learned my lesson. I'm not going to show you any music because I already learned my lesson. The second day when I went live, and I played, YouTube was like, block, 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 block. We gonna block you. Block, 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 block. Block. Play some music again so we can block you. So I was like, okay. So if I was gonna be in the music, it's gonna be in the music. I'm gonna have to sing it in the music. I'm gonna have to sing. And so let me apologize now because I am not a professional singer. Look, see, I have that gray right there. Yeah, you're gonna have to. But there's a comb right there. You know what I could do? I could put a comb in the back of this mofo, my damn self. You know, y'all know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean? Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it work. We can make it work. We can make it work. I wear some big things. Some big things. Little lip gloss. Put a little lip gloss. Maybe a little color. A little color on it. You know what I'm saying? Special rock a little bit. See what it is. Like I said, this like right there. That's that motherfucker right there gonna get cut first. Like I said, it's already gonna be problems. Look at it. Where you going? 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 Yeah, that's gonna get cut first. But honey with you, ooh, honey with you, ooh, under the mistletoe. What are you doing? Ready with you, ooh, ready with you, under the mistletoe. That's how they sell. That's all of my FYP. Every other short is that song. Look, I can't even. I can't even. I don't even know the words because every time I hear it, I be like, "Whoop, sweet, sweet." Because December. Oh. My friend just had a birthday. Anybody ask you any of that? I didn't ask you that. Mind your business. You know, anytime you're looking for the weather, you gotta search and search and search. But now, I can't get the weather off the phone. And I have. Oh, this is, you know what? This is a good wig. If you, but my job, I can wear earbuds because I wear them all day. But if I needed to hide an earbud, please, you can't even. Do I have ears? Do I even have? Do you? You can't even tell. I even have ears. What? What did you say? You can't even tell. This is like 10 pounds on my head. Okay. Side by side, Kris Jenner is aging in reverse. Yeah, with the help of her doctor. That knife cutting it up. Cut creation. Cut creation. Girl, you know, you can't tell me they not cut her. You can't tell me she not. You trying to say she ain't been what? So, what? She ain't been under the. Come on. Come on now. She been under the knife. Children been under the knife. Men been under the knife. Everybody been under the knife. Everybody's been under the knife. Been under the knife. What? Everybody been under the knife. The mama's been under the knife. The sister's been under the knife. The brother been under the knife. Everybody's been under the knife. Please, while she aging in reverse. She got a good doctor. I'm gonna say that. Her doctor is whoo. Okay, my phone is a piece of shit. Because I can't seem to get this motherfucker to do anything right for me right now. I'm just like, bruh. Alright, I'm on my phone to work. Do what that be like. Under the mistletoe, under the tree. Wait, I can't even find one. Where it go? There you go. Y'all not gonna hear it because I have it in my ear. Like I said, YouTube said play if you wanna. Fuck around and find out, because we will block you. You think you're not getting any views now? Guess what? Play another song that we ain't sanctioned as okay. Okay, under the missile, MISTLE. Tell Justin Bieber, the Bees, the Beeb star. He's getting a lot of airplay. I've not heard a lot of Mariah this season, even though this season has just started. It seems like it's been the Christmas season for the past. I'm not bah humbug. Let me just say that. And then you understand bah humbug. Bah humbug. Bah humbug. That's how I feel. If it wasn't clear. Okay, so here we go. Come on. I forgot I have all my videos playing. I have my. Okay. Got to slow down. All my videos play at two times the normal speed because. Anyway, I know I do. That's what I do. I can't be the only one. If I was the only one, it wouldn't be an option. I'm sure a lot of other people. So I can't do that too much because it's just showing on my little hair, my little graves. Bring it forward a little bit. Anyway, so I had to slow it down. So, and I think if a lot of people heard this song, makes me turn it down on, make sure you don't catch it. You, shorty with you, under the mistletoe. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't, mistletoe. I can't play for you because YouTube don't like me. Shorty with you, under the mistletoe. Shorty with you, under the mistletoe. Look right here. Look. Cut. Yeah. I think of these TikTok influencers haven't heard the whole song. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I would bet money that if you pull 10 of the people that use this sound, I'm gonna say 8 have never heard the whole song. That's just where I put my money. That's where I put my money at. Most of y'all have never even. Y'all don't even know who's doing the song. Y'all don't even know who Bieber is. Who's the Beatster? The Beats man. What's his name? Pal. What's his little boy's name? Jaden. Jaden's right hand man. Jaden who? Jaden Smith. Jaden and Bees were best buds back in the day. Best buds back in the day. Well, look at this. Look at this. It helps me be expressive. Okay, I'll make sure I don't cut that out. Best buds back in the day. Bees and Jaden. Nobody, I don't know that. Let me tell you, time. Y'all need to start talking to old people. Otherwise, a lot of things gonna get lost. I was like, what is that? Oh, that's a hanger in the back. I was like, what is that on top of my head? Yeah, I just put this thing on, and it's already something coming out top, but it's a hanger. See, look like a hanger's growing out. Look like a hook is growing out top of my head. I'm tired because now I'm just coming up with just nonsense. But I said I was going to do an hour, and guess what? Ooh, I did it! I made it! I made it to an hour. Did it? I made it to an hour. Did it? I made it. I made it to an hour. All right, I'm going to hang up my hair because I think I'm gonna wear it. I'm not gonna be braiding my hair over the weekend, over the Christmas break. And I'm saying Christmas break as if I'm gonna be having off these large number of days. I'm not. I'm gonna be off Christmas, and that's and that's it. When am I gonna be off? Let me see. I'm talking about Christmas break like I'm in school or something. Like, oh, I get the Christmas break. You're on holiday? No. We're off Christmas Day, and I think we're off the day after. I think. Not even sure. But yeah. And that 4-day weekend, if we have off Christmas Day and the day after, that's a nice little 4-day weekend. I might take off Monday. Right? That'd be nice. That would be nice. But who knows? Like I said, I'm on a project, so I probably won't do that. I probably would save that for, I don't know, New Year's. I know we're off New Year's Day. And that Friday is the 2nd. I think we come to work that day. And I probably take that day off. Right? That would be nice. So I take off. And I think I'm lopsided. Right? I think I'm lopsided or something. My head is lopsided. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're going to figure it out. Ouch. Woo. But I appreciate y'all help. Man, help me because I wasn't going to wear it at all. But after putting it on and fucking with it a little bit, I think in the morning I'm going to hit it with a little snippety snip. A little, you know what I'm saying? I'll be able to wear it for a couple months. My own hair needs to be cut. Do I have? I have to find a wig cap. I think I have a wig cap. I think it came with a wig cap. Don't ask me where it is. I didn't. When I saw it, I was like, cause I when I literally when I saw it, I was like, who that for? Who that for? Hmm. And the wig said, "It's for you, Heifer." So now that we've had that conversation, that understanding, after we got that ironed out, I'm good. I understand. I have been brought into the fold. I've been made to realize my role. My role, my function is to show her off. And so I'm gonna go do that. Yeah. And so like I said, it's over an hour. I don't know if I'm not gonna do the hot oil treatment now because I don't wanna. Who wants to have oil dripping down your neck when you have a week? I'm about to do the hot oil treatment this weekend. I have some split ends. Look at these ends. These ends are just stuff. Look at this. Look at this. These ends need TLC. These ends need some loving. They need some milk. And then you can see my spot. My spot needs some help. Let me tell you. Dealing with alopecia. Dealing with alopecia in 2025. Dealing with alopecia in 2025. Dealing with alopecia in 2025. Ain't no joke. Just trying to stay alive. Dealing with alopecia in 2025. Ain't no joke. Just trying to stay alive. Trying to keep some hair on my head. Keep some. I have no words. Now I'm just. It's real. It's obvious and evident that I am tired. I need to take my ass to bed. See, look, let's see, you pulling the hair, right? This is how you know. This is how I know. My ends need some clippity clip. So you pull in here, and it's the end of your hair, but then you move on out, and there's like nothing there, but you're still holding your hair because your hair has broken off, and now you got this one little strand that's holding on, and it's like it's holding on for dear life, and it's like, why? Yeah, it's time for some scissors. Yeah, here we go. See, look, there she go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that one. It looked like it's invisible, right? Hey, no, okay. Yeah, it's obvious I need to sleep. See, this one's not so bad, but it still needs to be cut. It needs some cutting. So this is what I'm gonna do over the next couple months. I'm gonna get in there and get some scissors to it again. Cause it's not so bad, but it needs. It needs cut. And I don't even like how it feel. See, I don't like how the ends feel. You want to hold on to length. I have no length here, and I don't even care. I want my hair to be healthy. Look at that. And I know what you said. If you want the hair to be healthy, you would not have let it got to this. Shut up and mind your business. You don't know what's going on in my life. You don't know what my situations and circumstances were, where my hair had to be put on the back burner. Had to be put on the back burner. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this, that, and the third. This, that, and the third. Only 2 fingers up. It tells you a lot right there. Right. Anyway, peace out, all Scouts, not just Boy Scouts. Okay? Y'all have a good night. I'm wishing you nothing but the best. I hate when I do that, right? It's like, what are you doing? I'm an amateur at this live game. uh, I will get better. But today is not the day. And I am not the one.